friends, welcome to India Speaks Daily. I'm Mr. Narayankar. Today I will talk about a story which I think it is very interesting and will also surprise you. So please quickly like this video and share it to many of your friends so that the message in the video reaches to many people across the globe and especially in India. You are all aware of district development council elections happening in Kashmir, which is underway. From the drug mullah segment in Kupwara district, an alleged is contesting the election. Her name is Saima Sadaf, and she is the wife of one Abdul Majid Bhatt. Saima Sadaf grew up in and married Majid and came back to India with him via Nepal route. This is according to the records available in the public domain. In fact, Majid was arrested on reaching Kashmir but was released later, and the couple now live in Tikir village in the Kupwara district. They have started a dairy business and also a small time entrepreneurs in their rural surroundings. They have 3 sons and a daughter. This has been published in a local newspaper called Kashmir Life. Now listen carefully. How did she become a candidate in an election in India? When did she surrender the passport and get an Indian passport? What was the process she followed? These are some of the questions that are relevant because living in dozens of villages in Kashmir. They entered India illegally along with their husbands who had crossed over. The story mentioned in the Kashmir Life that in the Kupwara district alone, the number of such brides is over 75. The story also talks about a protest. The Pakistani brides, so-called Pakistani brides, held in Kupwara on December 4, holding placards. These placards carried slogans like, "We want justice," "We request to provide travel documents," and "Want travel documents for going back to." In 2010, a rehabilitation policy was announced by Manmohan Singh government. Under this policy, 4 routes for ingress into India were recognized. These were Salmabad, Udi, Chakanda, Bagh, Indira Gandhi International Airport, and Attari Wagah border in Amritsar. Incidentally, Nepal was not recognized route of surrender for the so-called misguided youths or the so-called couples or so-called people who had been to Pakistan and came back via Nepal. So most Kashmir-centric political parties had put pressure on the Manmohan Singh government to recognize Nepal as a 5th route. But this was firmly turned down by all successive governments, and as such, hundreds of Kashmiri youth returned to India to surrender. Not one among these hundreds could be given the benefits announced under the rehabilitation policy. Their wives and children entered India and stayed here to date illegally. Of course, they have not been jailed or prosecuted under the relevant provisions of law. The issues surrounding Samia Sadaf, whether she is legitimate citizen or not, and if she is, then how she got legitimacy. Because she and her husband had ingressed into India via Nepal, which is not recognized by the Indian government. These are some of the questions that are swirling in the valley. Therefore, India Speaks Daily demands that the Deputy Commissioner of Kupwara and the Governor should come forward and address these issues, these questions. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.